Another day, another policy, pitting Labour against the bankers, pitching themselves as crusaders against the excesses of Sin City. Ed Balls wants to be able to claw back 10 years' worth of bonuses on anyone found guilty of misconduct.
We're saying let's have that clawback for 10 years going backwards, because if people do the wrong thing, if they're breaking the law, if they're getting round the rules, then they should pay the money back.
In steps Boris Johnson to biff Labour's plans.
I think the key thing to remember is that they were the people who allowed the whole crisis to blow up in the first place. Why give the keys of the car back to the guys who drove it off the cliff last time? They're the Thelma and Louise of British politics, and, actually considerably less, charismatic than Thelma and Louise in my view.
The insults get ever more personal, and the row this week over tax avoidance set the tone.
There's something rotten at the heart of the Conservative Party, and it's him!
Conservative peer Lord Fink was accused of dodgy tax arrangements.
That was an allegation that was both untrue and defamatory.
There were threats to sue and questions swerved.
Is tax avoidance normal, Mr Cameron? Mr Fink said it was.
By calling Lord Fink's affairs dodgy, Ed Miliband has opened up a whole new moral argument about tax arrangements. Experts cite three categories: tax evasion, hiding income from the taxman, which is illegal; tax avoidance, which is legal but using tax laws in ways they weren't intended; and basic tax planning, to reduce tax using something widely used like an ISA. The chief economist at the Institute of Directors says Lord Fink's arrangements were in the green-yellow area.
I don't think it is dodgy. If it was dodgy, the politicians who have power over those laws should make it illegal. And if it isn't illegal, they should be, treading pretty carefully before they start making accusations about how dodgy it is.
As for HSBC, in a memo seen by Sky News, the bank's chief executive told staff that he shares their frustration at the media's focus on historic events, but he admits the bank failed to live up to expected standards. Jason Farrell, Sky News.